Hi guys, welcome to TCR, the Crouch Ranch. We are quickly approaching Thanksgiving, and that means it's time for our big juicy Tom to meet the turkey Jesus. So we are going to walk you through dispatching a turkey today.
It's harvest time.
I don't think I'm going to be able to grab him and lift him up. Trying to get the other birds a little bit out of the way. Calm down. Everybody calm down. They don't like that you're standing there. Ah, fuck. Ooh. Fucking peacocks are freaking out. Oh shit. Hold on. I'm gonna calm down for a second.
Huh?
Ah! Ooh, he out ninja'd the ninja. There we go. Oh, is he really too big for that? Wow. Okay, did not see that one coming. I know he's big, but I didn't think he was that big. So the first one we're doing today is too big for the cone. He's our biggest one, so we are improvising slightly.
So the cone is actually restraining him from flapping his wings and breaking his wings or bruising them while he bleeds out.
Turkey's is almost as big as I am. Gotta check that water again.
On the table if you can.
Yeah, 160.
Okay.
It's not all gonna fit.
He's a big bird.
Yeah.
I'll put a bucket beside you there.
Oh, thanks. This is a midget white, and they have like a down. So it's a little bit trickier to pluck them just because it kind of sticks and it's a thicker layer of under feathers.
But the good thing about it is the pin feathers are white. So you don't get those little black, kind of look like blackheads. It's not appealing.
Dots in your meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in the skin, but they're still just not appealing with the darker birds. Most of the birds that you buy in the store when you buy a turkey are a breed called a
White broad-breasted.
white broad-breasted, yeah. Or some people call them a
Or
giant white.
yeah. Very noisy frog over there all of a sudden.
Oh, that's because I
Just watered, I know.
just watered over there.
Now you may notice underneath that the skin looks different. It's more blue in tone. They have a darker meat, more dark meat than your average turkey.
I remember one year we sold one of these to somebody who actually physically returned it. They had never seen a heritage bird, and they thought there was something wrong with it because of the color. And I think they accused me of over scalding it or something, but I was like, they were like, I want my money back. We're throwing this bird away. I was like, no, you're not. If you want your money back, I'm going to come get the bird and I'm going to eat it. And I went and got it, and it looked like this.
Yeah. So that's what they look like. And we explained to her, we're like, they're a darker meat bird. Like, this is a heritage breed. This is not what you get at the grocery store. So the meat looks a little different, but you know, out of ignorance, bliss is born.
Well, what happened was she negotiated this whole thing, getting this naturally raised bird, blah, 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 blah. And her husband was the one that looked at it and said, who are these people you got this from? This don't look right. So, you know, he's protecting his family from something that he's just not educated on. And he thought there was something wrong with the bird. But no chance I was letting it get thrown away.
No way. Here, flip it this way. Because I'll have a hard time doing the tail feathers because it didn't ever get in the water.
Shake your tail feathers.
Yeah. It's actually, he's plucking pretty easily though.
It's perfect scald.
Yeah.
Nope, he's over scalded. He's blue.
Nope, he's good. He's good. And he's going to be wonderful for Friendsgiving.
Make a fan out of that. Yeah, this is the bird that we're eating for what we refer to as Friendsgiving. That's when it's not usually, it's never on Thanksgiving Day because, you know, people have Thanksgiving Day with their family and all the people they don't really want to spend with. But somewhere near Thanksgiving.
Usually the weekend before, we do a big get-together here and we provide the turkey and I fill in whatever gaps on the sides and things like that. I usually make my cranberry sauce and stuff like that. And then everybody signs up for a side dish, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, green beans, you know, the regular stuff. And everybody brings their side and then we all sit down together and have a wonderful meal. And there's usually about somewhere between 20 and 30 of us. And it's fun. It's a nice little holiday tradition that we have. So if you've never done your own turkey before, just like with any other bird, you want to scald it so that you can remove the feathers. You know, if you're doing the random, you know, rooster that you want to just take out, sometimes you'll just skin it and that's fine too, but you want the skin on your Thanksgiving bird so that you can really get that nice crispy golden brown coloring on the outside, you know.
And scalding it is putting it in a pot of water that is not boiling. It's like 155 to 160 degrees and just long enough to actually loosen the follicles around the feather, the pins of the feather. If you scald it for too long,
the skin,
you can over scald it.
Yeah, the skin will pull, it'll
tear while you're plucking it. It'll discolor, which actually not to blue though.
Yeah, not to blue.
Kind of a brownish.
Yeah. We do have a plucker, but that only fits chickens.
It might fit a really small
It might fit
Jenny.
like a Jenny. Yeah, it might fit a Jenny, but there's no way this Tom would have fit in there.
No,
he would have jammed it.
He's 14 pounds probably.
Yeah.
He's a good size for a kind of bird he is.
Heavier than that. Feels awkward.
Think he's heavier than 14?
I think he might be.
All right. Well,
I don't know. He felt heavier when I was carrying him, but
well, he had all his guts in him.
well, that's true. But usually I can get
After we empty him out.
Yeah, but I'm usually pretty good at guessing their weight. But
let me flip him again. Yeah, our feed has no corn, no soy, nothing GMO. It doesn't grow a bird as big as a corn-fed bird,
right.
But it creates much healthier proteins because corn basically converts to simple carbs, to sugar, glucose. So.
And it's not as good, like I mean, if you want a healthy flock, you know, because some of these guys we eat and some of them we sell and some of them we breed. So I want a healthy flock overall, and corn's not really good for them.
I mean, it's not good. It's like you drinking sodas all the time.
Right.
You know, high fructose corn syrup. You know, if you're eating corn all the time, then you're what they refer to as one of them cone-fed people.
Cone-fed.
Which means you're bigger than even me, and I tend to drink my carbs every night, but I don't do corn.
Isn't that a corn mash one that you were drinking though?
Oh, the Jack, when I do the whiskey, there is corn.
Yeah,
But
so
like last
lies.
night I had beer.
Well, last
and
night
that's
you had
hops.
beer, but for a while you were on a whiskey kick.
Yeah, whiskey's got corn. But you know, I don't know how much of the corn. Yeah, it's ethyl, which converts to sugar, so whatever.
Whatever, science and stuff, whatever. Oh, I think I'm gonna want to sit in the hot tub tonight.
Pretty good. I think this is done.
He's got a few little ones on his.
Here, that's all right. We can get those out.
All right.
Oh, we got no shears.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay, so we're gonna take the head off.
That turkey neck's gonna make some good gravy.
So once I freed the crop up as much as I can so that it can go out that way, then I can spin it around, start working on the back.
And you can see that little layer of fat that he's cutting through right now.
And then a little layer of, there's a little layer of skin, a little layer of protein, and then a layer of fat. And underneath that fat is
The bowels,
guts.
yeah.
Don't want to cut
You
that.
don't want to cut that. So you want to be real careful when you're going through that fat layer. Oh, turkey's first enema. Right there.
Right now I have a hold of the esophagus. I'm going to try to pull it out.
We sneak up now on Mike
Look
as
at
he
that.
attempts
You
to
make a
wrangle the esophagus.
You make a straw out of that.
You can make a straw out of that.
And drink your whiskey through it.
That's what real men do, huh?
That's right.
Oh, wow.
I am not a real man.
Take your man card.
I need to nick these legs off. I just kind of hyperextend the joint of hair. And
Yeah, if you look for where the knuckle is there. Cut on the front, cut on the back.
the wrong knife for this.
That was your call, yo. I asked you if you wanted the other knife twice.
I know you did.
Because I felt the same way.
I like to keep as much of this skin flap intact as I can because I'll roll it back over and cover that. You're making me nervous. Get me back up here.
Fucking shit.
I don't want to cut you.
I'm never gonna cut me. Well, that's a big meaty.
Okay, once I get the neck back to about there, then I'm going to cut it off.
That's what she said.
Cut through the protein, and then this is really hard to cut.
It's like wrestling an alligator. They're slippery too, so it makes it careful. There you go.
There you go. Big old turkey neck gravy.
Yeah.
I'll leave a bunch of that fat in there. I like it because I'm going to
He likes to roll and
do
tuck
something like that.
when you cook it.
Now we got to put it in the ice.
You gotta ice down the meat after you process it. And then once it's down to temp, it'll be time to shrink wrap it so that it can go in the freezer just like a regular bird that you would buy at the store.
Okay. we're gonna clean out this gizzard now. And like I said, I'm leaving the fat on this. A lot of times with the chickens, I'll clean all this fat off and make it a nice pretty gizzard. But this fat is yummy, and since I'm making gravy out of it, I want it. So I'm gonna cut the gizzard, and I'm only cutting until that little white layer right there. I don't want to cut into the center of the gizzard because it will dull my knife fast, because what's in there a lot of times is gravel. So what they do, you see that? Those gravels?
That's how they process their food, how they break down everything.
Yeah, this is still food matter that hasn't been completely broken down. This is plant matter that they've ingested, and the rocks are grinding it up. So what I'm going to do is empty these out into the trash so that they're not falling out while I'm showing you this. Now, this whole layer, yellow layer here, is a special biohazard suit, like from an alien life force, that can withstand some pretty ridiculous acids. And it lines the inside of this gizzard. So what we need to do is get a hold of this and peel it out. See that? We're just going to peel it right out of there. You don't want to eat that. And throw that away. And there's your cleaned gizzard. Give it a little wash. Keep as much of that fat as you can if you're going to make gravy out of it. And then put it in the ice
container. Yep. This little handy dandy table we got on Amazon.
We did.
It's on our store.
Yeah, hose hooks up to it.
It's a great little field table.
Get yourself a water faucet, and you can clean fish on it. You can clean poultry on it. I don't know that I would use it like for a butchering table for a hog or anything. It's not quite designed to hold that kind of weight, but
definitely like small game, like if you're out hunting or camping.
And the height
is good.
Is mucho importante. We used to use regular fold-out tables that are at a lower height for sitting, like at chairs, and we'd have to raise them up on cinder blocks to keep from being down here. Oh, so this is good. You want to be able to stand up straight. So we're gonna clean up.
Thanks for watching us get our Thanksgiving Day bird ready to go into the freezer. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell so you get the notifications. And yes, we will do a video when we cook this bird for Thanksgiving, for Friendsgiving. Yes, and we'll do a video on my brine for it as well. And we'll do a video on my gravy. And what about the shrink wrap? And the shrink wrap of the bird. We don't need a video of that. You guys don't care about that. No, we've done that before. All right. Peace out. Yo. Hasta la vista, baby. Baby. Bebecita? All right. We done? Yeah. Are we done now? Yeah. All right. Turn it off. Cut.